Welcome back, as always, guys. Today is episode 3 of the sci-fi season. Today, Cameron and I watched Under the Skin. But before we talk about that movie, Cameron has some movie news that he would like to update us all on.
Oh, yes. Wait, first, I just want to say I can't believe that we're already halfway through the sci-fi one. Like, what the hell?
I know, the other ones felt so much longer.
I know, we're kind of flying through it.
Maybe it's just that time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. Okay. So here's my one piece of news. And it was hard for me to hold off on talking to you about this earlier because before we started recording, we watched some gameplay from the Dead Space remake. So this is some news I think you'll find particularly interesting. So at the time of recording this, the new Halloween movie, Halloween Ends, has just come out, and they're doing some interviews. Some people have talked to John Carpenter and stuff, and John Carpenter has expressed interest in making a Dead Space movie.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that be pretty cool? The
That
man
would be
behind
pretty
the
sweet.
thing, making Dead Space. I guess he's gaming a lot right now.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I want to make a movie of this.
Yeah,
What's the last movie that John Carpenter made?
that is a really good question.
Yeah, because I feel like obviously he's a fucking legend, and that title of being like one of the greatest horror directors of all time will never go away, but
Arguably the best.
But, sometimes people's return back to, cinema has changed.
That is a good point. Fucking, he's done so much shit. Okay, let's see. It looks like he's done maybe some music videos. Oh, because he makes his own music, too.
Yeah. The
It's
super
called
synthy stuff.
The Ward.
2010.
An institutionalized young
5.5
woman.
out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Let's see. His next film after that was Ghosts of Mars. Ooh, 4.9. All right, when was the last time?
Also, is it the greatest thing? Like, it's like, oh, cool, John Carpenter. Oh, you want to make a movie out of a video game? That's gone well before.
That's true, but John Carpenter could do it better, hopefully.
Yeah, he has a lot of experience adapting other people's work into his own.
Well, the thing was not an original film. That was a remake of the Thing from Another World.
Really, I did not know that. How old is that? Probably like black and white.
It is black and white. The Thing from Another World, 51.
Wow. I wonder how like similar it is. Anyway,
okay. Well, talk about some cosmic horror. John Carpenter, and gets a good segue into some cosmic horror. Today we watched Under the Skin, if we didn't mention that before.
Yep. Scarlett Johansson is a super hot alien. Well, actually, she's not a hot alien. She's just hot alien with hot skin.
Yep. But what is under the skin?
Something.
Had you seen this movie before?
A long time ago. And I will say one of the reasons I did pick it is because I think I said this in a prior episode for like, I wouldn't consider this necessarily like strictly horror, but I put it in that same like category of like, oh, is the payoff seeing the fucking monster at the end worth it? And I thought when I saw it before, it felt more worth it than when I watched it today.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really what it was about, though.
Well, no, I agree. It's not what it was about. But for me, it's always like, oh, I wonder what it looks like.
That is a cherry on top, but I don't know if that was something that it was trying to go for. I don't think it was trying to like blow your mind with it.
Yeah.
But it would be cool if it looked cooler than it did.
Yeah. Well, I just like it was freaky enough.
It was freaky, especially in the beginning, because like it starts out with the perspective of her like holding the ant, and it's like, oh, that's how she sees humanity.
Yeah.
Like they're all insects to her.
All those shots where like she was in the void were really crazy.
Yeah, that was really cool. I want to know how they did that. Because like sometimes when we're watching something, I always try and think about, okay, like, is that something that we could recreate? But this is one of the few times, and I'm like, oh, I really don't know how they did that.
I don't know how they did the white backgrounds, but like the black one with the reflective like floor, they do that in Stranger Things.
Oh, they do that in Stranger Things.
I bet there's like a behind the scenes something for Stranger Things that could like illuminate how they did it at least.
Yeah, true. And it was only lit. It was only backlit really, so it was like gave you like this crazy silhouette. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
The visuals in those parts were very, very cool.
So what did all right, so my interpretation of the movie is that motorcycle dude is something. And then I guess he just picks dead bodies and like does something to them. Because I think at the beginning is like when that Scarlett Johansson's alien creature thing is like born. Because you see the dead body and then like out of nowhere it's like
suddenly
there's two of them.
Yeah. No, I agreed. Like the very beginning was her like getting created basically and like becoming,
and then just maybe like going through the like her most animal instinct of like doing whatever it was when she killed everybody.
Well, okay, so I did see those. So this was based on a book, and I was just quickly going over the Wikipedia explanation of everything behind this movie, and it said it. So in the book, she is taking humans. And the humans that she kidnaps are getting processed for meat for the other aliens. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. They're using these humans for something. But in the film, it's like more ambiguous. But
I guess that would make sense because wasn't there like other motorcycle people? So I think just like the higher ups, those are like their little like worker bees that they send out to go feed them.
And then suddenly Scarlett Johansson gets some self-actualization. She stops viewing humans as insects and embraces tries the little slices of human life.
Or I think it's like more like she realized that she's incapable of anything and like she became depressed. Because when you think about it, the only human emotion she felt was fear in the entire movie. Like when she was getting chased because she was about to get like raped by that dude.
That's true.
Because like she tried to find joy in sex. She's tried to find joy in the cake.
That's a good point.
She tried to find like, I don't know. There's probably other ones, but I feel like that's the only time where she was like had that human like emotion.
It felt like.
So I feel like maybe she was just like kind of like, man, fuck this. Towards the end.
Yeah. Well, she didn't even get a choice at the end.
Yeah, good point. Just got lit on fire.
Yeah. Well, that's very subtly, there's like 3 lines or something where like over the course of the movie, she learns about warmth and like temperature, I guess. Because like when the very first guy gets in her van, she says something like, or he says like, oh, like, aren't you cold or something? And she's like, oh, I don't know, something. Turn on the heat if you want. And then when the deformed guy, she like offers to turn on the heat for him.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't catch on to that.
And then later when she's in the woods and gets into that cabin, you notice like she zips it up, like she like is recognizing
that it's supposed to be cold.
Or like I think
that's what I'm saying. I think she's trying to be human, and then she like because like.
No, I feel like she like didn't really care about like just the feeling of warmth or cold at the beginning because she didn't know, but like over the course of the movie, because I feel like also they make a big deal about I guess it wasn't a super big deal, but like your eyes get drawn to the heater when it like gets turned on in that house with the guy and all the lighting is red. So like, I don't know. I felt like there was a big thing about like warmth and cold with like her character.
Yeah.
And she like, that almost
maybe just a further metaphor to be like, oh, she's so different than us.
Yeah, exactly. To me, I feel like it was about like we talked about an alien like almost getting born basically and like having like self-realization basically that she like doesn't have to bow down to her alien overlords and she can like try to experience the joys of like living or whatever. And like she tries to do sex, but she's like too almost childlike to like understand it. You know, it's like so alien to her that she like kind of freaks out and leave. And then
my interpretation is like, because you know how she looks down at her fucking vagina afterward and she's like, why didn't that work? I feel like maybe they just don't have like any sexual organs.
Yeah.
Because it looked like he was trying to, like, get in, but he couldn't.
That's a good point.
So I'm thinking she's like, okay, well, I guess that doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good movie.
Good movie. Yeah.
Like,
I feel like this was during the time when A24 was. I mean, I guess they're always kind of doing more artsy stuff, but this was when it was in its very earlier stages in life.
mm-hmm.
When it was
A24 was on the come up.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I agree. I honestly forgot that this was A24 until you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so we mentioned that there were like creepy elements to this, and that was one of the things at the very beginning that I thought was super creepy, was just like all the shots of day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because before she like starts realizing that like humans are not insects, I guess, like, because I feel like that, would you agree that that's something that she comes to terms with?
Yeah.
But before that, she is like watching people, and I thought that was super creepy because you're like watching it from the perspective of this alien that thinks everybody is like, or like all humans are insects, basically, just like watching the anthill and the daily tasks that function to make everything run. Like, that was honestly creepy to me.
Yeah.
With the creepy ass music.
Was creepy ass music.
Well, did you notice also that when the guy was like raping her at the end, or attempting to rape her, they started playing like the alien ass creepy music to show that the humans have now become the monster.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
That was a good touch. Yeah, I just thought it was like, at least the first, I don't know, half maybe. There's some like really good cosmic horror, I thought. And like putting it from the perspective of the alien.
Now thinking about it now, she literally died by the same way that she killed everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. It comes full circle.
Yeah, it does come full circle. Her own like strategy of luring people in became her downfall later on.
Yeah, because she was the one that was like lonely and alone.
Yep.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
like she's by herself wandering around, doesn't know anybody, has no connections to the area. Like,
yep. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. She became like the perfect victim. That
she was the
getting.
prey.
Yeah. She became the ideal prey that she was originally hunting.
Crazy. Oh, why did the skin blink? Was the skin like also alive? What was that about?
Maybe it's just like, I don't know. Maybe she could just like still kind of control it, even when it's off, or like when she's like touching it or something. I don't know, because maybe she did, like the alien doesn't blink.
Yeah. Interesting movie. This is another one you could watch again and get something else out of.
Yeah.
After you pointed out that, so in the scene where she is like takes the deformed guy underneath the goop. You pointed out that her like footsteps matched the music.
Mm-hmm.
And then there wasn't really any other of the like alien scenes after that in the little void. And I would be really curious watching this again
to pay attention to that with all of them.
Yeah, to see like how the music influences all those scenes and how it plays into it. Because the music, I feel like, does play a giant role. The sound design was incredible.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm. And then, fun fact, did you know that most of the scenes where she was like driving around and talking to people and in the mall and stuff, at the club, all filmed with hidden cameras? Most of it was just non-actors, regular people.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. Good trivia for you.
Yeah, that is kind of fun trivia. Probably a lot cheaper too.
Exactly.
Yeah, good movie. I'd recommend it to some people, maybe, depending on what they want to watch.
Yeah. I don't want to start like ranking them too early, but I think I liked Scanner Darkly better. Like, I feel like both of these movies are kind of in the same realm, but
yeah, a little bit more cerebral, a little bit more like you can come to your own interpretations a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Scanner Darkly is a little bit more entertaining to get through.
I agree. I feel like once you stop getting the alien stuff, like in the void, it kind of lost me a little bit, where she's like discovering humanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good movie though. I enjoy it.
Good movie. I would totally watch it again.
Yeah, I'm curious to read the Maybe I'll read the book. Who knows?
Yeah.
That it's based off of.
Yeah, so also I did see there was a quick quote. Let me just pull it up, but the director that did this movie, when he bought when they like got the rights to it, the actual author of the book sent them a script that like he thought that they could do, but the director is Jonathan Glazer from Under the Skin. And he said that he admired the script but had no interest in filming it, and that he knew that he didn't want to film the book. He wanted to make the book a film.
Okay.
which I think...
Whatever. I mean, I get what he means, but like...
So I feel like it's not going to be like... The book is not a direct adaptation of what we saw. Like, the book is probably going to go way more in depth on like all the alien shit, you know, but like probably the same ideas are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Well, now I'm even more intrigued to read the book. You said it was like 300 pages, right?
304.
304, that's nothing. That's like a day read.
Yeah.
If you're dedicated enough.
If you're dedicated. When I was trying to get through Dune, I was averaging like 100 pages a day.
What is that, like 600?
Yeah, Dune's like 600, maybe pushing 7.
Before the second movie comes out, I have to read the book.
You have to read the book.
And I have to do it for the podcast. I can't not.
Exactly. Oh, fuck yeah.
I love sci-fi shit, dude.
I know this had more sci-fi elements than anything we've watched yet, but still.
You're not wrong, actually. Yeah, that's kind of funny to think about.
Still not a ton yet. And when we were watching this too, I was like, damn, I kind of wish we would have put Ex Machina on this list.
Yeah. But I like this one because, you haven't seen it before, right?
No, I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah, I've never seen Fanboys. We both never seen Scanner Darkly. We can't say the other episodes yet. What's the next one? We could say the next one.
Yeah, we can say the next one. The next one is Her.
Fuck yes, I'm so excited for that one.
I've also never seen that one.
Yeah, I think my prediction is this will be your favorite movie in the
out of
season.
what we watched. Okay.
In the season. I think it's a great movie.
Okay, I'm excited to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's Joaquin Phoenix, bro. Like,
and Spike Jonze, who did Adaptation.
Yeah.
Same director's Adaptation, so...
And
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
That's right.
Yeah. 2 Scarlett Johansson movies in a row.
Damn, this is almost Scarlett Johansson season. Next we're doing Avengers and Black Widow.
Yeah. My favorite sci-fi movies. Next is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Have you seen the dude that's playing Adam Warlock for Guardians 3?
Who's Adam Warlock? Is that the kind of like the Dr. Fate looking dude?
No, he's so you know how in the end credits of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, they like go to the cocoon of the Sovereign, who are the gold people, and they're like, I will name him Adam. And
a little bit. I remember the gold people. I don't remember whoever Adam is.
Yeah, they didn't actually show him, but in the comics, he's like super tied to the Soul Stone. Like he has the Soul Stone embedded in his forehead, kind of like Vision.
I thought all the stones were destroyed, though.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Adam Warlock here because he is so tied into the Soul Stone. But yeah, he's like incredibly powerful. He kind of was first introduced to be like the ideal like person.
Is James Wan?
James Gunn.
Or James Gunn, sorry, not James Wan.
Yeah.
Is James Gunn doing Guardians 3?
Yep.
That's good.
Next year, I think. Next summer.
Sweet.
Yep. Be on the lookout for our Guardians 3 episode when it comes out.
In like a year and a half.
Yeah. Maybe more like a year.
Hopefully.
If it doesn't get fucking delayed.
Yeah. I don't think it will. COVID's over, right?
Well, with Blade just got delayed by like one window. So that pushed everything back.
I'm kind of nervous for Blade because my favorite thing about Blade is how like gritty and edgy it is. Mm-hmm. And I just cannot see Marvel doing that. I cannot not that. I can see Marvel doing that. I cannot see Disney doing that.
Werewolf by Night was kind of gory though. There was some blood in Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, but compare it to like all right, but the general like vibe of it was definitely not.
No. But I feel like they can take elements from Werewolf by Night. Like, I feel like they're starting to kind of build out that, like, monster side, which I feel like is super interesting.
Yeah.
Which I feel like Blade fits into.
But do you think Disney would have all right, not to, like, totally rip off the scene in the new
The blood rave?
Yeah, like the blood rave.
No, they would
like,
not
like
have
that,
the blood
like, there's
rave.
just such, like, crazy shit where you're like, whoa, the Vampire Society is, like, kind of freaky and scary.
No, they would not do that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so apparently...
Like, are they going to show the vampires killing a bunch of people? No way.
It's going to be, like, in the shadows.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, so apparently...
Also, if you haven't seen the first 2 Blade movies, go watch those movies. They're so fucking good.
Or wait
Especially
till
the
our
second one.
episodes on them come
Yeah,
out. Because we'll cover
wait.
them
Yeah,
eventually.
eventually. But if you haven't, go see specifically the second one. I love that one so much.
Shout out Guillermo.
Yeah, shout out Guillermo. The man, the myth, the legends.
Should we watch Guillermo's Pinocchio movie? Oh.
Is that supposed to be like freaky?
I have no idea. I haven't seen anything about it.
Because isn't 3 Pinocchio movies that came out? It was the Disney one, Guillermo del Toro's, and then I think there was another one that came out.
I don't know about what the third one would be. Should we do an episode where we watch the Disney one and the Guillermo one?
I do not want to watch the Disney one. Like I'm telling you, I like just do not want to watch the Disney one.
Have you seen the like fucking Jiminy Cricket looks terrifying.
Like an actual cricket.
He looks so gross.
Yeah.
No, but it's like
well,
still
he's like designed more to look like an actual cricket than
yeah,
his
it's
animated.
terrifying.
Yeah, it is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Is it Tom Hanks is fucking
Geppetto.
Geppetto, that's his name. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Apparently also
And there's the CGI cat.
Yep. Yes.
Like Jesus, guys.
Wait, it's live action though.
The live action CGI cats.
I haven't seen it yet, but apparently they leave it ambiguous to like if he became a real boy at the end.
Did he become a real boy?
Like they fucking ruined the ending of Pinocchio. How do you do that?
Yeah. That's so dumb. Also, just like it's a sentiment that's been fucking shared since. Was Lion King the first live action? Oh, it was Jungle Book. Yeah, it was Jungle Book. Jungle Book at least had some.
Maybe you could
Artistic
maybe you
merit,
can
I guess,
argue
'cause it was
Alice
the
in
first.
Wonderland.
Or Beauty and the Beast.
No, the Beauty and the Beast one came out later.
Was Alice in Wonderland Disney though?
Mm-hmm. With Tim Burton
That
and
movie actually wasn't bad.
Johnny Depp. I haven't seen it in
I don't
so
think.
long.
I mean, I did see it when I was super young, but I remember thinking it was all right. It wasn't like.
It was good enough to get a sequel.
I think I saw the sequel too. I don't know.
I don't even know. Alice in Wonderland might be
But I think Alice at the very least I can somewhat confidently say that I think the Alice in Wonderland remake was trying to do something cool, like different with the style of it not
That's a
being
good point.
animated, where like everything else is like shot for shot, but it's
direct.
just so bland because you're like this, like you already did this like animated, which had so much more like character and charisma to it, and now I'm just watching shitty 3D models act out something I've seen just
Yeah,
better
true.
before with worse voice acting. It looks shittier. It's not gonna age well. Like
It's so ass. I hate those fucking live action Disney movies.
yeah, dude.
I think the only
And
one
now
I've seen is Jungle
all right,
Book.
wait. Did you see the? It's not real, but did you see the fucking flounder that this one guy made?
Oh no, for the Little Mermaid one
Yeah.
coming up.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's actually quite beautiful.
Dead air.
What if this was flounder?
Oh my god, it's terrifying. Oh my god.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh my god.
I bet that's what it will look like too.
Oh god. Is fucking the lobster guy gonna look super realistic too?
Is his name? I think his name's Sebastian.
Sebastian, yeah.
Dude, I had to. I had to sing "Under the Sea" in middle school.
Under the Sea.
Yeah, I had to
That's
learn
a
that entire
banger.
song. Dude, all of those songs are bangers. That's the
I
best
even
princess.
said it for
Well,
the remake.
Yeah, I said this before, but fucking to you, Little Mermaid fucking slaps, bro. The music in that and all the golden era of fucking animation during that time was sick.
The Disney Renaissance.
The Disney Renaissance and now the Disney crippling depression.
What? Why don't they just like They should do these in like the 3D animation style of Frozen. Like, I feel like that would be so much better if they were gonna remake them, you know?
That's a fucking great point. Yeah, why don't they do? It's probably way cheap, or I don't know if it's way cheaper. No, I feel like it might be.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Either way, like, it's not like they're doing. Maybe it's easier. I don't fucking know. Fuck Disney, bro. Disney sucks.
They're all animated anyway. Like they're all just like massive CGI. Well, are you excited for the Mufasa origin story that we're getting?
They're making a Mufasa origins
Yep.
in like the live action?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Why? Why do we don't need a fucking Mufasa origin story?
They announced it at D23. We missed it in our D23 recap, but
dude, that's so bad. That's so bad. Legitimately, like, could you name a good Disney movie that's come out in the last, like, I'll even push, I was going to say 5 years. I'll even push it to 10 years. Excluding Marvel, you're not allowed to do Marvel.
I feel like it's got to be like Frozen or Moana, right? I haven't even seen Moana.
Moana's pretty good.
It's got to be one of those, right? When was the last, like, Disney animated movie, you know?
Like 2D animation?
Or I'm counting the 3D animation, too, because I feel like Frozen falls into that, like, Disney animated umbrella.
The dragon, the Wish Dragon, wasn't that or was that Pixar?
That is Pixar. Pixar doesn't count for this.
Actually, no, I don't think it was Pixar.
The Good Dragon? I don't know what.
No, they're thinking the Good Dinosaur.
Oh, the Good Dinosaur.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, there's another one that I think was just like this dragon that gives wishes. It might have been. I'm pretty sure it's Disney. All those fucking animation styles look like they've been made by the same fucking dude. Like,
just like the Mario coming out too. They have the same face.
Yeah, you're right. God, dude. I don't want to say it's bad animation because it is really good, but it's just like so bland, you know? It's like I want to see something new.
Yeah, I
something
agree.
Just a little different. You know what the last 2D Disney animated movie was?
What was it? Was it the like Princess Frog one?
Mm-hmm. That was a really good movie too.
I haven't seen that one either. I need to get up on my Disney.
Yeah, it bombed. and that's why they're like, yeah, nobody wants to watch. And it's not like just like, oh no, like maybe it released at the wrong time and Disney got like the wrong market read on like who they're trying to reach out to. But like I've had multiple friends like tell me that they're like, oh, I don't like 2D animation. I like the 3D animation more. And
really?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, this is what's destroying
God.
everything I love. I can't. I do like 3D animation. It just pisses me off how much of them like it dominates American animation.
No,
outside of TV, I feel like there's still good 2D animation on TV.
Rick and Morty, baby.
Rick and Morty.
Okay, I've been thinking about this recently with how popular, let's say, like anime is with maybe like a younger generation here in the West. Like I feel like anime has found like a pretty big audience with kids in the West. Would you say that? Do you think
it gets better. It gets more and more every year.
Do you think that we're going to have like an animation renaissance at some point in the future in the US? Like, you think, and like 2D animation is what I'm saying. You think that like that will ever come back? I feel like there's potential there. Like,
I feel like
the audience might.
I feel
be
like
there.
not from any established studio.
No, I agree.
Because
no established studio is going to do it.
Like I said, the fucking in like the movie scene, there's not a lot of 2D animation that comes out that gets a lot of like coverage or whatever, or like funding. But like when you think about like some of the shit that's come out, like the Castlevania series, that's really, really, really good animation, and it's really unique. And they're doing the new not season. I guess it is a new season, but they're moving away from I think it was Trevor Belmont to now no, I don't even think he was. Is it Trevor and Simon that are in Smash?
Yeah, Simon and Trevor. No, Richter.
No, it's Richter. Yeah,
Richter.
Trevor is the one that they did this one on.
You're right.
And it's like the first 3 games or something like that. And
okay.
now they're going to Simon, I think.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really sick. You should watch it, and anybody else watching. I
did watch the first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
it's solid.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
And you don't need to know anything about Castlevania to watch it. I've never played a game in my life, and I loved it. So I guess the same, kind of like Arcane, but
that Castlevania show is written by it's somebody that did like really, he had a crazy run on Iron Man that was super good. And then now he's making this Castlevania show, which is awesome.
Fuck yeah.
I got to look up who it is. Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis. He has a crazy Iron Man run. That's
Yeah.
so good. And the art that they use for his Iron Man run got used as like concept art when they were making the first Iron Man movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like this.
So he's a man who's perfected his craft.
Exactly. I would highly recommend checking out the Warren Ellis Iron Man run. But like, yeah, so here are some of the images, like you can see.
Oh yeah. That's totally like the one we see in the M's. Oh, look, and that's just like the Mark 1.
Mm-hmm. The art is so good too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But like, I was also thinking like movies like Demon Slayer and that One Piece movie that just came out, like did so well here, like in the box office. So
yeah,
I feel like we could see a 2D animation renaissance, or like maybe when.
But it's not just that, right? It's like the concepts too.
True.
Like not only is like the Japanese animation side like really like awesome to just watch on how impressive it is. Think about the concepts. Like every story is different. Like how many fucking sequels? We're getting a Mufasa origin story, bro. Who the fuck gives a shit about Mufasa? You think I care? Oh, why does everything have to be a goddamn extended universe? Like,
that's a good point.
Like,
you ready for the Lion King cinematic universe?
Yeah, and then it's gonna be like the Toucans epilogue.
The Timon and Pumbaa show.
Actually, have you ever seen The Lion King 1.5?
No, I have not.
I think it went straight to DVD, but it followed Timon and Pumbaa. Like,
really?
So you know, like in the movie, I haven't seen the movie that movie in a while, but like the original movie when like Simba meets Timon and Pumbaa and it like montages him growing up. Mm-hmm. That's when the movie takes place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's actually, I remember thinking it was a really good movie.
Let's throw it on the list.
Yeah, honestly, there's so much shit. Like a trillion movies.
I just added some cool stuff to the anime season.
Okay, tell me if this would interest you. I was thinking, because I was thinking about the anime season, and I was like, damn, if we get it, I'd almost want to hijack that whole season and pick all 6 episodes. And I was like, what if we both get one? Like if you got the superhero one, you're like, all right, I'm taking it over.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then it can be like Connor's like anime season or Cameron's superhero season, and then it can like just go back. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of a fun idea.
That is a good idea. I really want to do the comic book season.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, the anime one, I could be like, all right, Cameron's watching these 6 movies.
That is a good point. That would be fun. I want to do the comic book season so bad, especially after Werewolf by Night came out. I want to watch Man Thing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Werewolf by Night was all right.
We haven't talked about enough superhero stuff on this show yet. Only been Ghost Rider.
I mean, I feel like there's always at least like 10 minutes of fucking superhero shit and like just us complaining about how much we hate that. Yeah. It's like, so we watched this movie. It was pretty good. Also, fuck Disney.
I was also thinking like at a certain point, you don't even need to watch the movie to listen to this podcast anymore. Yeah. Just like the majority of it is just whatever conversation gets spawned from watching the movie.
No, I like that though.
No, that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. Black Adam comes out at the time of the recording this.
Yeah, at the time of recording this. Right, we'll have our Black Adam episode out, but we're gonna do one on Black Panther.
Oh yeah, and that's November 10th.
Okay, wait. So this might actually come out the week of Halloween is when this episode, I think, comes out.
Okay.
Because Scanner Darkly was today. Just came out. Next week will be... no, wait. This is going to be the week after. This is going to be the week before Black Panther then, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah, watch Black Panther, guys. I'm sure you... yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to say that. I feel like everybody's going to flock to the theaters. Oh my God, Marvel!
Hey, that's me. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing it on opening night. I'm doing it now too.
Exactly.
I'm excited for it. Namor is going to be sick.
Namor is going to be really sick.
What if Namor is Black Panther?
No. That might be the one
What if
option that would
She-Hulk
piss
is
me
Black
off.
Panther?
I'm totally okay with that.
With She-Hulk is Black Panther?
Yep. Green Panther.
Green Panther, god damn it.
All right. I hope you enjoyed listening to us talk about the movie for 20 minutes and then some random shit for 15.
20 minutes is generous.
Yeah. Well, watch Her for next time.
And yeah, as Cameron said, and as we say at the ends, we really appreciate you guys watching. And
Yes, of course.
we're loving doing this. We hope you guys are loving listening to it. And stay tuned. We always have episodes every Wednesday. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.